Let's be real here. Stupid can't be fixed.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Common Sense and Random Shit Show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on? Happy Thursday. Fernando Rivera Jr. here. Your friendly neighborhood conservative ex. What side is it? This side. Yeah. Anyway. So you already know it is what it is. Common sense and random shit show. I am trying the Rumble Studio app again because apparently I can stream to 5 instead of 3, like my 3 jobs. Yeah, it is what it is. I apologize. I am trying to see why am I not streaming here. I'm wondering why this is not working. Is it working? Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to stream to 5, but for some reason it's not working. The hell? Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out. Alrighty then. Yeah, for some reason, because I'm trying to stream to X and it's saying it's not available. I don't know why. But I am on Rumble and Locals, and that's it, really. Kind of sucks. Hold on a second, guys. Why is this not working? Okay, Rumble's working. Rumble is working, but it's Facebook. This is the thing. Yesterday, I had an issue with the app that I used to stream live. For some reason, it wasn't really working properly. Oh, Facebook's working. Facebook's working, but X isn't. Why is that? All right, I guess it's not working. I don't know why. Huh, weird. Anyway, I guess I'll have to upload it later or something, put a link. I don't know why it's not working. Kind of sucks because I was looking forward to today. Anyway, can't fix stupid. Apparently this is kind of stupid and can't fix it. I'm kind of pissed off about it, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have been seeing what's been going on with these treasonous, sedition infected Democrats with the video that was put on yesterday. I talked about it yesterday. I played it yesterday. It's been playing everywhere. But I want to play it again. Because if you missed it, watch it and you tell me what you think. If you have anything to say, please say so. I want to hear it. And before it plays, I actually got the explanation of what sedition means. Check it out.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris DeLuzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow.
I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
And the intelligence community.
Who take risks each day
To keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
And intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
like us. You all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
And right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
But from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law.
Or our Constitution.
We know this is hard.
And that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
The Army.
Our Navy,
The Air Force.
Your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws.
Our Constitution,
And who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship. I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris Deluzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow.
I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former
I don't understand why it's repeating again. You know, yesterday when I put this together again, I did not mean for it to play twice, and it did. For some reason, I thought I edited it right this time, but I guess I didn't. Poop my face. Anyway, what do you think? You think that's I had to play it again, even though I played it yesterday. But yesterday, for some reason, I heard because of the 3i Atlas and sunspots, sun flares, whatever it may be, some internet was acting funny, so my video was totally effed up. I'm hoping it doesn't happen today, but for some reason, I'm not streaming to X, which is kind of pissing me off, and YouTube ScrewTube. For some reason, and all I see is a screenshot. I don't know. I hope it works later or whatever it may be, but you know, X, that's kind of what I was looking forward to. But anyway, what do you think? In my opinion, raise your hand if you agree. That's sedition. I'm just saying. And one of those piece of shits was on Martha McCallum. You know, I cut it down. It's probably like 10, 11 minutes long. You can look it up. You gotta love the shutdown. I always said before, when you have dumbass liberals, libtards, craps, idiots on the wrong, because I don't like calling them the left, they're wrong, because if they're not right, they're wrong. But you gotta love it. Martha McCallum, kudos. Just saying.
You see some of the pushback to this video when some look at it and say, you know, if you are in the United States military, you sign up, you carry out the mission that is assigned to you. You know, the other option is to not join the military or to leave if you feel that you can't carry out an order. But the command is just an integral part of what you sign up for, which you know way better than I do, and I thank you for your service. So, Congressman, thank you for being here. Why did you participate in this video?
Martha, we're standing by our troops, our service members who are often put in very difficult positions, and Donald Trump has put them in very difficult positions and has alluded to putting them in even more difficult positions in the months and years ahead. So we are reminding folks about what the Uniform Code of Military Justice says, what the Constitution says, what the law of war says.
What law are you talking about that's being broken? And then you said that he's implying that he might do something that they wouldn't want to uphold or follow through with in the future. What are you talking about specifically?
Yeah, I appreciate you asking. Well, number one, the protests at Lafayette Square in the first Trump administration where he said, can't you just shoot them? Can't you just shoot them in the legs or something? That's his direct quote. And of course, the then chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
That was not a military order. That was a comment. That's not a military order.
When that's coming from the President of the United States to your generals, don't you think that's a request? That's
I'm
a question?
asking specifically right now what you're talking about.
Yeah, number two, he's also threatened to send the military into Chicago and other cities to, quote, go to war with those cities. Right? That is a very, very disturbing thing. Number three, he's also alluded to sending troops to polling stations, which is actually a violation of U.S. law. U.S. criminal law prohibits troops from going to polling stations, and he's alluded to that. So those are just one of many examples.
You're talking about
Donald Trump
illusions. You're not talking about actual policy. You're not talking about things that are members of our service members who we revere and respect are actually being asked to do. So when you see this video on all over the place, when you see this video on social media, I think a lot of people scratch their heads and they say, what exactly are they talking about? Are they talking about
Martha,
not allowing gunboats to make it to the United States carrying drugs?
No.
Is that what you're talking about?
Martha, here's a novel idea. How about we actually prevent things from happening before they become a problem?
I think that's what they're trying to do.
What you're saying is we have to wait until there's a problem to respond to that problem.
No, I'm not.
Right? As a military officer, what I think is important is we train people, we give them information, we prepare people for challenges coming down the pike. That is what I did as a commander in the military. That's what I'm doing now, as we are standing by our troops. We are reminding them of their obligation.
Order from the commander-in-chief that we are asking our military to carry out are you objecting to? This is very, very
Martha.
vague. And it was so vague in this video. I don't think people could figure out what you guys were all talking about, honestly.
Can't fix stupid. This guy was a commander in the special forces. I think I heard something. You know, the voice gives it away. I think sounds like a freaking liberal. Do you imagine that guy giving orders? Well, I think you should probably kill those people. Sounds like an idiot. Because he is. He's in the wrong side. I'm just saying. Martha! Great job making them look stupid because they don't really need help. But it's fun. It's fun to watch these idiots. And honestly, I'll say again, how many of you want to see perp walks? I want to see them all in jail. Let's be real. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, stupid, crazy. What's the difference? When you're crazy, you say stupid shit. When you're stupid, you say crazy shit. Kind of hand in hand. And these people here, yeah.
I want to be clear that...
Sorry, wrong video. Where is it? Sorry, I want to make sure I got the right video because it's kind of crazy. Not that one, not that one. Oh my God, where is it? Is it this one? No, I don't want to. Oh, that dumbass. I can't believe I just did that. Put the wrong video on. See, I'm blind. No, not that one. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Wait, is that it? I think so. Hope so. Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry, live. Fupa. It's going to be poop my face because going live, you're going to fuck up here and there. Sorry. It is what it is. Just saying. Crazy. Stupid. Still wear a mask. Why? What the fuck's going on?
Last week, I did make a Facebook post on my personal and private account. I expressed my concerns about a speaker invited to Western Albemarle High School. And within hours, someone screenshot my post and shared it with media outlets and political organizations. I did not intend to equate the WAS TPUSA member students with the KKK, and I realize that that is how it was interpreted by many. What I did intend to do was raise a crucial question about principles and policy, about where we draw lines regarding outside speakers in our schools. When speakers come into our schools advocating for measures that deny students' identities and humanities, that affects my family directly.
Make the right decision. If not, I will help all these trans and non-binary kids lawyer up and sue the shit out of you.
Thank you very much for your comment.
I am an out, queer, non-binary, anti-fascist community member. I am saying this proudly to let the community know and this board know I will never capitulate to fascists who want people like me and kids in Albemarle County Public Schools to be put in camps for simply existing. I know how hard it can be to exist in this administration, but my queer ancestors threw bricks so I could fight for you. Do not capitulate to fascists. To this board. Do not capitulate to Christian nationalism, to authoritarianism. Protect trans kids, the most marginalized in our society right now who are the scapegoats. Allison, we support you. I will never be afraid of fascists ever in my entire life, and you shouldn't either. Stand up for what is right and what is good and what you will be judged about at the pearly gate.
I'm here as somebody who went to Western Albemarle High School and is a trans person. Every single one of my peers that I went to school with 20 years ago and myself were deeply, deeply suicidal. And I know that many of you don't want their...
Sorry, I had to cut that off. Seriously, though. Let's be real. Somebody walks up to me with a mask. There's no doubt in my mind where their politics is. I'm just saying, these people are crazy, and you can't fix stupid. The mask, though, I'm telling you, I literally got to dedicate one whole show to masks because what are they watching? I don't think any of the liberal media, the idiots on the scumbag liberal media. I don't think any of them are talking about anything that's going on that I don't know about. So why are these people still wearing masks? You know, the other day I went to an ATM to take out a few bucks or put in, forgot what it was. And there were these two women sitting on this bench that was outside, just outside of the bank. And they both had these KN95 masks sitting there. And I walked up to the ATM and they were just sitting there. And I was like, are you going to, and they look like they're scared for a second. I'm like, seriously? What are they watching for them to act this way? I'm not saying they're stupid. I guess. But anyway, yeah. Let's check out some stuff because I do have one video at the end, which you're going to love, other than the outro and some music with pretty cool. I always like to go out with music. But let's go check out some stuff because I like to share shit, being that this is Common Sense and Random Shit Show. It is what it is. Anti-ICE domestic terrorists are pushed out of the way by multitask of Homeland Security agents on Tuesday at a business called Rotex Inc. that hired dozens of illegal aliens in St. Paul, Minnesota. The mayor of the town has no clue what is happening. Truckloads of invaders.
A criminal record besides what you would call a misdemeanor for being in the country without legal documentation.
So you have an uncle and a father that may be detained.
Well, they've taken truckloads, so I would say detained at this point.
Okay, thank you.
God have mercy on your soul! Get the
Do you have any quick comment what's going on, or what do you want to say what's going on today?
Kind of trying to figure out, same as everybody else, is what's going on. Obviously, we've had a big federal action. ICE agents and folks in the community, we're trying to get our arms around kind of what exactly their action is, and you know, obviously they don't coordinate with us. Thank you guys. Obviously, they don't coordinate with us, and so we have to try to get our information the same way everybody else does. So we're trying to figure it out right now, trying to see if folks are injured, if we need ambulances and things like that.
No justice! No justice! Who are you protecting when you set off tear gas? There are older folks here who can't handle that.
I'm pretty sure one of my... me out there! Processing ICE! Law enforcement doing their job! You fucking idiot! I'm sorry. You know, this just drives me nuts. Every time I see this dumb shit with these people protesting ICE, it drives me effing up the wall. I wish I was an ICE agent, I say again. Anyway, this Mexican restaurant put up a sign that reads, "No entry for ICE without a warrant." Attention, ICE. I think we found the business to investigate. Check it out. Address and everything. Oh my God. So I just saw a commercial with the Democrats freaking calling for us. This is, I think, what I was talking about.
So I just saw a commercial with the Democrats freaking calling for us military personnel to not obey orders. Listen to what that sounds like, okay? Democrats in the House and the Senate are calling for military personnel to not follow Trump's orders. But we, Republican conservatives, are the insurrectionists. Okay. Someone needs to put a nip in the butt of that right now. That's absolutely absurd. So for the military personnel out there, if you don't obey a lawful order, guess what? That is insubordination. And you can be punished for that. Because there hasn't been one law that I found to be unconstitutional other than when being forced to vaccinate with the COVID one. Let that sink in. Forced mandates.
Just saying. Yeah, to me, the difference is that President Trump is not a politician. Literally everything he says he wants to do, he does it.
I mean, you're absolutely right. But to me, the difference is President Trump is not a politician. Literally everything that he says he wants to do, he does it. The difference is that politicians say it and they get your little warm and fuzzies, right? But no one has the balls to physically do it because it will hurt some feelings. Now, let's be honest. I love my house cleaner, the lady that comes over and cleans our house. But if she wasn't illegal and she got deported, I'd probably be mad if I lost my hookup on my house. but it don't make it wrong. I mean, it don't make it right. It don't make it right. See what I'm saying? So the difference is President Trump says, hey, I want to get rid of people who are not supposed to be here illegally because they did it the wrong way, and I want to do this. And all these politicians have said it, both Democratic and Republicans. The difference is he's doing it because he doesn't care. He doesn't need them. He's a billionaire. And so when he leaves, he'll still be a billionaire. See, these freaking politicians, they need all of the freaking kickbacks and all of that stuff. He don't. So he's really trying to make changes. He just doesn't speak well.
I kind of agree with that.
People, man, you people, you're even supposed to be here. We've offered to let you go back to your countries. Everybody's supposed to be in their own country unless they do the proper paperwork to get into a certain country. So stop feeling sorry for these people that they get pulled out of here and pulled out of there. We offered to let them all go home. So why are we feeling sorry for them? Why didn't they just go home like they were supposed to? They're going to go home anyway. You think President Trump and the rest of those ICE people are going to just stop? No, no, no. You're making it hard on yourself. And you want sympathy from us. That's not going to keep you in America. So you need to stop being such knuckleheads. Stop breaking up your own damn family. We're not breaking your family up. You're breaking up your own damn family. We're just following the law. We're enforcing the law. And all you Americans say, I feel so bad. This wasn't supposed to, this is not right. It's not right that they're here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, God, I love it. We must deport them immediately.
A lot of us changed. And we want ICE to deport everybody here illegally. When we saw illegal immigrants out there burning the American flag,
Look at bro. Hey, Mr. Luca. Fuck that. Hey, Mr. Luca. Fuck that.
but when I saw you out there burning the American flag, spitting on the American flag, and I start seeing Democrat officials getting ICE agents shot at, hurt, because you want to keep illegals here, and then sanctuary cities, you don't want to let ICE into the jails to get the illegals. That's why I say DEI. Deport every illegal. Deport every last one.
I like that.
What I have. See, I'm for DEI. I am for DEI. Deport every illegal. Yeah. Because if you can't sit here.
If I have more time, I'll let the whole thing play. Gotta love it.
Saw the President of the United States put his finger in a female journalist's face and tell her, quiet piggy, and not a single other journalist in the area did shit about it. Am I shocked at the president's actions? No, that's not even the point of this video. But this man points his finger in someone's face.
Shut up. I'm sorry. I bookmarked this, but I didn't really watch the whole thing. This is awesome. Am I an asshole for doing that? I'm sorry, am I an asshole for enjoying that too much? That's just awesome. Oh, God. Look at this guy. This anti-ICE rider was hit in the eye with a rubber bullet a couple months ago and is still suffering from vision loss. He is now preparing to file a lawsuit against the Trump administration because he feels he deserves justice for having to deal with such pain and suffering. He should be in jail. Let jail fix his eye. I'm just saying. Screw him. Thank you, ICE.
People, you're bothering your own fucking people. You're terrorizing your own fucking people just because they're brown. You guys are pieces of shit. You guys are pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I have rights, motherfucker. Leave them the fuck alone. Leave them the fuck alone.
What an idiot. I'm sorry. I cannot stand these people that fucking talk like this to ICE. Oh, it drives me nuts. A lot of people are playing that video. Unemployed liberals are now protesting ICE in Charlotte. Is this all these people do? And look at them. Look at them. Stupid! Just an outrage erupting after a nonprofit in North Carolina used a church to train hundreds of leftists on shielding criminal illegals from federal agents.
Being run by Siembra, North Carolina. It's called Safe to Work, Safe to School. All those people are here because they do not want Donald Trump's masked arms federal agents on the streets of Charlotte. They watched what happened in LA, they watched what happened in Chicago, and they're all here to be trained about how to get their neighbors and their friends and their coworkers safely to work and safely to school, to push back on the Trump administration on what they are doing. It's a Monday night. We are at the Dilworth United Methodist Church in Charlotte, and the turnout is incredible. I'm gonna show you again.
Yeah, a bunch of stupid people. There's a video in here I wanted to see before I go into the last video. Watch this.
Truth over fact.
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I got no life. Anyway, let me get out of this. It is what it is. That's what I'm here for. I'm streaming on Cinco, I think. Rumble, if you don't have Rumble, download a great app to have one and run by conservatives. No censorship, no bullshit. Facebook, locals, YouTube, ScrewTube, and X. I think it's working. For some reason, it wasn't working at first. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a delay. But I hope it all worked today. I'm trying this out because the other app that I use, I pay about $13 a month. But they only allow, 5 videos? So outro, intro, that's 2 right there. And then 3 other ones, I put like 5 videos. It's a little ridiculous. It can be worth it because it's kind of a little bit more. You can do more as far as editing and all that stuff. But the Rumble Studio app actually works decent. You know, if you've watched me before, let me know what you think. But, those on YouTube, if you haven't seen me, it's because YouTube is kind of with the bullshit. I had to appeal a video from the other day. It was the one with ICE and Dora, arresting Dora. They actually blocked it, and I appealed it, and I actually won the appeal, so it's back on there. But it is what it is. You already know. I'm just having fun. This channel is, for me, just to share other conservatives' videos, chatter, conversations, and a lot of times I'll give you my opinion. Give my 2 cents, because that's all it's worth. Not that many people watch me. I get it. It is what it is. Who wants to watch an ex-convict, ex-gang member? I'm just saying. You just have to be conservative. But yeah. But hey, people vote this dumbass in. Yeah, that's how I'm going to go before I go out. Jasmine crock of shit. Fake eyelash. She is so fucking stupid. Everybody talks about it. Even Trump. The low IQ crock of shit. And every time I hear her talk, it's just, she's so fake. Not only is her fake ass ghetto fake as shit, because trust me, I know enough ghetto females, and she is not ghetto. When you do it too much, it's crazy. It's lying right there. And her stupidity, it's numbing. It really, really is. You don't believe me?
I want to be clear that, law enforcement isn't to prevent crime. Law enforcement solves crime, okay? That is what they are supposed to do. They are supposed to solve crimes, not necessarily prevent them from happening, per se.
And I am so appalled at those that took an oath, at those that actually went to law school. Many of us ended up with law school debt. And then we have to take not only the bar exam, but we have an ethics exam that we have to take, because there is supposed to be some level of ethics in what we do when we go into a courtroom. Now you have people that literally either they just don't know the law or they just don't care. But the idea... Now you have people that literally...
Either they just don't know the law or they just don't care.
I know exactly what you mean.
So they are always focused on crime. They continue to say things like the illegals and that they broke the law coming in. But what they're not telling the American people is that it is a civil violation. It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime.
Now you have people that literally either they just don't know the law or they just don't care.
It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime.
And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Stupid is as stupid is. Can't fix stupid. Can't fix her. Fake ghetto eyelash, whatever. Just can't fix her. But anyway, thanks for watching the few that watch me today. Hope you guys enjoyed whatever I'm trying to do here, because I've seen worse. It is what it is. Just used up my face for some reason. I don't know, something wasn't working in the beginning, but believe it or not, I'm still a rookie. I'm still learning. But I hope you guys please follow, please share, please like, please comment, please say what the hell you want. It is still a free country. Almost wasn't. Thank God Kamala didn't win. I'm just saying. Could you imagine? No, I don't even want to think about it. You already know. It is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, Social Outcast. This video is a couple months old, I believe. And that's how I'm going to go out. The outro. I am on here. I'm going to try to be on here Monday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. It is the only time I can do it. Trust me. I gotta work. I have 3 jobs. They're all part-time, but I gotta get by. I don't make money out of this. This is not monetized. So I could only come on 6:30. But breaking news, this is not why I'm here. So, but if you haven't seen it, and I'm telling you, it's breaking to you, I guess. But, no, there are others. I'm just some peon right now. With not that many people that watch me. And I just make fun of shit. I point out the funny stuff, like most conservatives do, because let's be real, these idiots on the wrong, they're fucking idiots. Holy shit, it just can't be fixed. Stupidity they don't learn, but it's whatever. Let them keep doing it. It's like, what is it? Kennedy, he said, Operation Let Them Speak. C'est la vie, la vie. Anyway, videos by Social Outcast, ICE, and I'm gonna go out that way, and then it's gonna go out to my intro. Please comment. Please let me know what you think. What? If you haven't watched my prior videos, watch them. This is the Common Sense and Random Shit Show. We'll be talking about other stuff sometimes. Sometimes the show will be dedicated to nothing but movies, because I'm a big movie buff. And I'm a high-ranking black belt in American Kempo Karate, retired professional fighter, ex-gang member, ex-convict, blah, blah, blah. So if you want to talk about something, let me know. I'm just saying. It is what it is. C'est la vie. La vie! You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. I hope you somewhat enjoyed my show. Let me know what you think. If this is okay that I keep using this site or the other one. Love you guys. Stay true to the red, white, and blue. Ladies! That's what I will say.
Ice, baby! I'm talking that ICE, ice, immigration been out of control, but it's about to get a heavy dose of fixing. I know that them far left fools won't stop their bitching. Ain't much you can really say about them. They're idiots. The illegal immigration in this country was getting crazy. They've practically taken over whole blocks in different cities. Oh, they are not criminals. You say, did they not break our laws? I am very confused. Is there different rules for me than y'all? I mean, really, do you guys even think about what you say at all? Please pull up the search and see just how many lives have been taken or ruined by people that shouldn't have even been here. Like we don't have enough problems as it is. They were bringing in more for what? Oh, that's right. They needed those votes. Now the demos in the government want to shut it down because the other side didn't want to include free healthcare for the legal aliens, but make it make sense. All of that money we spend on the people who enter illegal should have been given to our vets out there on the streets. I guess you just don't need them. They just got tossed to the side after you sent her to war. Damn, it's about time we ship them off back to where they came from. Do the process right or so long. Man, I swear. Demos going crazy over ice, baby. So scared to lose protesters, as the mainstream like to call them. Attacking the ICE officers that are just doing their jobs is typical. Getting violent again, but wait, they're in for a rude awakening. ICE ain't playing around, like Higgs has said. They gon' find out. Now keep effing around. The NWO just want the US to destabilize. Like the rest of the world, they wanna keep us at war with ourselves. While the damn rhinos and globalists pocket money, money, and more money off the chaoticness. We are just sick of it. Send them away. It doesn't matter who they are if they don't have their shit. In order, send their ass back across the border. Demos going crazy over ICE, ICE, baby. They so scared to lose their voters, man. They don't care about them or their constituents. They need the vote, so they say, hey, just bring them in. Ignore the violence and crimes, they swear they're innocent. Damn! If you just watch the mainstream news, they will tell you it's cruel, that it's unlawful to kick them out. They tell you that all of them are just innocent people just trying to make a living, never doing any harm. And they tell you that all while trying to hide their demon horns. Ask the people that deal with it every day. I bet their words have a different story to tell. Hell, look in Michigan, they trying to invoke Sharia law. What? In America? No way! We've let cartel members, child traffickers, drugs, terrorists all inside our borders. At this point, I don't give a how good some might be. They should have thought about that before they just came in illegally. Send them back, yeah, send them all back. Demos going crazy over